Okay, family, welcome back. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna jump in here with our favorite couple that we love being that aggravates the hell out of us, that we love being mad at, right? Not love being mad at. It's just they work our nerves. But we know Amanda and Brittany had a conversation, and Brittany advised her. Thank God for Brittany, because she is Amber's brain, to let her know that they need a joint bank account. So now they in bed, and we gonna see what lie or whatever Anthony gonna try to wiggle out of. But she's telling Anthony they need to get a joint bank account. Now I know one of my sisters in the comments had mentioned about how she thought that they had a bank account already. Um, about the $3,000 with Shayla, but they didn't. She didn't see that from a bank account. She don't know that he gave her $3,000. This came from Shayla talking on the phone, and Amber was thinking, what do you do? Like, what's the setup with you and Shayla? Like, what are you paying? Do you pay her bills? Do you pay her rent? Yes. Do you pay her car note? Yes. So light and gas and all that. Yeah, I take care of blah, blah, blah. So basically you paying everything. She has no idea. We already see from the financials, from the divorce papers, Brittany knew nothing about the theater money. So now all of this should be adding up in Amber's head. Listen, she doesn't know, and he doesn't know. And then my good sis mentioned the uh that that she thought they had a bank account because of when she worked at Bar 44. Remember when Diesel, she saw a large quantity of money that was being missed, because I think he was paying Diesel a certain amount of money to keep quiet because Diesel know about him and Shayla. Remember that hush money? And she saw that, but that was the business account. They in business with Bar 44, so they making that exchange with that business. We talking about a joint account for their household funds, like running their house, everything that he's making from his businesses, whatever she's doing from her thing, like that account was not so much from the household stuff. They need that was working the business. So whatever she wants to put in from the businesses into their joint house household account, she should still have access to be able to see um what's going on. That was Bar 44 separate. That was just Bar 44's account. So that's when she saw, because he was paying her money from that account to pay off Diesel, and she was able to see. Now when it comes to a joint household, that should be from his business ventures that's running everything in the house, which she can't see that part. She can't see any of that. She don't know what he's giving Shayla. Um, and that's why she's really in the dark. Even how much Kai's party cost, she has no idea that was 15K. This woman is basically invited Anthony back into her life with a baby and Shayla, and no terms and conditions. Stupid. Period. I'm gonna say it. Brittany held back the word yesterday, but I'm saying it's stupid. And it's time for you to wise up, Amber. So let's see what lie he wiggle out of this one, because you already know.
Hey, sure did. Downstairs, shut down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a nice celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how much did y'all say? How much did you say y'all sold the
You
theater?
know he didn't say, girl.
Seven figures.
He looking at her like, oh, that's all I'm telling you. Stop asking me. Look at his face.
It's like the more you make, the more they take. I think it's a scam, man. And roll. Anyway, we gotta split it three ways. It's just, I felt like I did more work in this than anything.
Babe, you're not having money problems again, are you?
What?
I'm just saying, the last time you had money issues, you kept it from me, and I just
No.
hope that that's not the case. I mean,
Hey, baby, I'm good. I'm good.
you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good,
Just some damn taxes.
good. I must make a lot of money. I'm maybe have to get a new
Oh, nope.
upgrade.
Yeah, that's that's crazy. That's rock is big.
It's big, but
Yeah.
no, seriously. I was kind of thinking about something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that we should get a main joint account. I mean, I know we have our small one where we shop and buy little stuff from Costco and stuff, but I mean, like our main one with our main income and our main revenue, I think we should both be on that. Why are you looking like
No,
that?
I'm just looking at you. I was just processing what you're saying. But like you said, we do have an account together.
Yeah, that's a little shopping account. That's nothing. I'm talking about.
He processing what she's saying because that's his worst nightmare. He was like, now what she want? She wanting my money. What's the purpose of her asking this? Now she's saying Anthony doesn't see the importance of teamwork and you know, truly marrying your lives. And that's including your finances. I can see if you have a little private account on your own for things that you want to do, but when it comes to your lives together, that's something that you both have to have a say in, Anthony. And a joint account, you need to work that out. Not saying every little thing, because you know, as women, our mothers and grandmothers always say, have our little stash, our little rainy day fund, have a little private account of your own in case anything happens. You can't totally depend on a man. That's real, ladies. That's real. But when you functioning as a married couple and your household things and what he's doing for Shayla and all that, she needs to know. I don't care if that's his baby or Shayla. He wants to keep that like this is my life over here. He's living a double life. It's not a married life. He tried to stop her from that divorce the other night, saying, "No, you're not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere," because that's I'm holding on to my money. I'm trying to secretly hide my money. I want to keep things separate. But no, I know now how he knows how this works with them coming after his financials. Now he knows how divorce works. So now he's being slick, stashing it away like a lot of crooked businessmen have offshore accounts. Those offshore accounts is so nobody won't trace me and I can still live my lavish life. If something goes down, I get busted and people come after my financials, I got stuff going on accounts that they can't trace out the country. This is his behind for dropping money in Piari's account with his raggedy ass. Okay, so stop all that. This is why you need to have some kind of terms with this man and stop being foolish, Amber, because he's too slick and he don't like it. He don't like this at all.
We like stuff like this. And you get yours cut, and I bring in my income. We have it together, so we both know what's going on in our finances.
Right. Right.
Can
And
you
why you
please
have
do
a
that for
problem with
me,
that?
please?
Lily, you looking at her crazy.
I'm
I mean, why are you looking like
no,
that?
Right.
I'm just saying like what brought this on.
What do you mean? We're married. That's what brought this
That's
on.
right.
I know,
What's
but
mine is yours. What's yours is
He not
mine. I'm
used to
just
that.
saying. I think
You
that it
never
would be
talk like that.
easier for us to have two eyes on our accounts and what's coming in and out. What's the big deal?
no, it's not a big deal. It's just honestly it's a little bit embarrassing, but
He go to
What's
acting.
happening?
I don't want you to see my losses. And
Boy, after everything we've been through, are you serious? You were dang near on the street. I do not care. But it's good for me to know what's going on as well for us together. And you'll know what I'm bringing in. I know what you're bringing in. That's simple. A lot of married couples have joint accounts.
uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony don't truly want a marriage.
Good. That
He
means
just
we
wants
both
the
have the
fun
right
stuff that
one.
comes with a
But see,
marriage.
in the meantime, I am going to go get another piece of cake
Uh-huh.
because it was good and this calls for a little
Watch his
celebration.
face.
Yeah.
Do you
Watch his
want to
face.
join me?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna just lay here until
Okay.
you get back.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Watch the devil. See? Told you. That snake don't like that. Mm-mm. And you know he gonna be like that damn Brittany has something to do with it. Cause she her friend, but she also her attorney. That's why he don't like Brittany around. Yeah, but she makes sure your wife has a brain and it's turned on. Oh, they don't get a joint account, all right. You ain't gonna see everything come through that joint account. This whole situation almost brings tears in my eyes. I know it's just a skit, but we so involved, and it's really sad because these things really happen. Um, in marriages, and finances are a big problem of the demise of a lot of marriages. And it's not so much, a lot of times it's a lack thereof, but it's also the deception behind it. And all of the pain that Anthony has put her through, the least he can do is be transparent about his business affairs. When you see what this woman has gone through, the way she cried to you just the other night saying, go back to Shayla. And the only thing you can think of is, no, I don't want to go back to that madness, but I want to keep my money. That it's sad. It's sad that money can be lack of could be a problem, but also a lot of money can really blind people and keep them from what's important in life. And Anthony is so bent on feeling valuable based on materialistic things. His value is not on his character, it's not on his heart, it's not on doing things right. It's not even about Kai. He doesn't even care so much about that. He never asked about David. He there's never been a conversation on how she feel since her miscarriage. Um, Wondering what happened to David, even any attempts to get him back. He just his thing is, I just want my money, my assets. He talking about we can have a bigger house if you want a bigger house, but you ain't going nowhere. It's always things, but that's not what matters. Well, that still matters. She likes the lifestyle. That's Amber's problem. But what about the respect? What about the building of a real marriage and a real team? None of that exists, Amber. None of that exists. And I want that for you. I want real, genuine love. I want real teamwork. I want real respect. I want him to really grow balls and stand up for you against Angelina and Shayla. I want a real marriage like that. And right now, Amber don't have any of that. It's like she's still at square one with him, like before Shayla. And it's just depressing sometimes. The storyline just sometimes get very frustrating and depressing. That's why I love the other storylines. Starting to love those more because even though this is a hot storyline, it's becoming very draining and frustrating. And the way that they moving and continuing to move, something's got to give. But the only optimistic thing is I'm excited about is Kai's party, and I want Amber there, and I want to see how that party goes. So we're gonna get into this skit with Coca because I see that Coca is coming by to talk, and I said it's gonna take Coca or Mama Brenda or somebody to tell her to go to that party. Um, and Coca, I'm sure she's thinking like the rest of us. So let's get in here, fam. Put your comments on what you think about this joint account with Anthony. I know you just as fed up as me, Lord Jesus.